Well, there were two. I believe the leading person was a business consultant, as she styled herself, and she was representing an initiative, a business that has now been duly registered in Antigua that seeks to create a platform for online access to the various groups of taxi associations and taxi operators on island. And arguably, I think the president of or the leader of the taxi association made the case that in a number of instances, particularly for single female patrons of the taxi business, they have some security issues, and that has been pointed out. The platform that they are representing and they brought to the attention of the cabinet seeks, first of all, to put the taxi business online such that they could be procured virtually. They have the electronic financial background to ensure that they can trade with persons utilizing electronic funds transfer, whether it is their debit card or credit cards. And they will be able to do some tracking as you normally would. You would have seen some of these apps before in the United States, the most notable of which would be Uber, and another one would be Lyft. I think that the name that has been touted here for the platform that they're looking at would be Sywft, Sywft, I believe. Mm-hmm. I think it works on a similar basis. This, though, is not the same permissive participation that Lyft and Uber would represent. But I think that they've indicated it will be restricted to the taxi drivers, such that the taxi drivers would not have a fear that anyone is encroaching on their particular part of the economic fabric of the society. That the taxi, at least one taxi association or one taxi leader is on board already and are happy to do it. I think the cabinet gave its blessings and its consent for them to continue to consult with the taxi fraternity, and provided all are in line and of the same idea, then there should be no reason why this platform should not become commonplace in the society. I can say to you, Robert, that one of my observations with young people of your generation is that you're digital citizens. You're born this way. There's another app that was developed locally where people, this app facilitates bringing lunches, packaged lunches to persons. I'm talking about the Allmart app that allows persons to, and this is not a tout for Allmart, but I'm aware that young people of your generation are looking for more of these services, and I think the government's going to have to do catch-up. Certainly in the coming year, one would expect that many of the services that the government offers to the public, we will be in a position to offer these services online. So I think that this is an exciting development, certainly in that particular transportation sector. I would call as well, and I believe Mr. Novan Francis from the Antigua-Barbuda Transport Board was in the audience 2 days ago when I did my presentation. And I do expect that the local app developers, with a future engagement with the ministry and with the Transport Board, will be able to develop an app such that the bus service as well, for patrons utilizing the bus service, would be able to not only know when their preferred bus is filled and ready to remove itself from the station, but to be able to track it geographically and to know where it's at on island. And I believe these services will actually help, not only in terms of security, but in terms of convenience and ease of access for all of the patrons. So that is the standpoint from which we looked at it yesterday.